Hello, it's Dawn McPhee here from Dawn's Inspirations. I wanted to share some happy posts that arrived yesterday. You know my friend Hazel has Dragon's Papercraft. Well, I gave her a call because I wanted the new Distress Oxide ink in the new colour that had just come out. So yes, if you're after Distress Oxides or any of the Distress inks, check out Dragon's Papercrafts because they've got literally, I think, all of them. So do check them out. They're on the website. I'll leave the link below, but also just check out, if you can't find it, just message Hazel. You can get hold of her quite easily. But Hazel also showed me this, and I said to her, oh, Hazel, I need one of these in my life. Send me one. So I bought one of these from her, and I just had to share it with you. So I was going to do an open the box so you could actually see what it's all about. So you're going to see me opening this and how I would actually use it. So here we go. So it's all nicely packaged. Literally, I ordered from Hazel and Paul's shop, Dragon Papercrafts, and it arrived so quickly. It was absolutely fantastic. So this is the Wendy Vicky Make It craft station. I'll get it all around the right way and then you can actually see it. Let's take the magnet off there. So here we go. So you'll know that Wendy does a lot of stuff for Ranger, and I think you'll find that she designed this. Now this is the Make It or Make Art station, as in, if I'll show you the wording, station. Okay, little play on words there. Now this is, I'll take these off, a magnetic board. A nice magnetic board that is absolutely, it's 12 inches by 12 inches or 30.5 centimeters by 35 centimeters. It's got two little holes here in the top. I'm presuming that's so you could put a string around it and hang it up, or it must go in a special board, but I'm going to share some things with you. The nice thing about it is you've got all your grids on one side, but it's plain on the other, so you can do your messy, you can do your heat embossing on this, because this is metal, it's not going to do anything. And it just says, clean me with a damp cloth with mild detergent. That's all you have to clean it with. So yes, in the box you get your boards, you get a 12-inch ruler, and the nice thing about this ruler is because it's magnetic, you can line everything up perfectly. So for a scrapbooker like me, I can line up my titles. The other nice thing I like about this is it's got a central 0 point. So the ruler actually starts at 0 and goes out 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got inches at the top, but you've also got centimeters at the bottom. So you have the choice of what you want to use, centimeters or inches. The other thing that comes in the box is these magnets. But these aren't just any magnets. These have got a nice soft cushioning on them. The base is like neoprene. It's like what you've got in your stamping station type thing. It's like a neoprene. It's nice and soft, so it's not going to damage any of the papers that you're putting down. But the magnets are nice and thick, so we can get hold of them very easily. So to me, straight away, that's a plus. Now, I like to use my stuff on a scoreboard. So let me share with you, this is my centimetre scoreboard. Many of you see me use at the TV studio. So this is my centimetre studio. Now the board is actually gridded out in inches, but it's not a problem because on my centimetres, I've got the centimetres at the top, down the side. And if you look really, really closely, you'll see that they're faintly down the sides here as well, but not marked in black. So this board sits very nicely on my scoreboard, so I can use it when I'm away at crops and retreats. So that is my centimetres board. Now let me bring in my score pal, because I know a lot of you have got the score pal. I've got the Imperial score pal here. Colour matches absolutely perfectly, and I'll tell you what, just push that down and that's all in place. Now the nice thing about your score pal is you've got two sides on. So I've got the Imperial, so I've got my inches at the top and then I've got my inches at the side as well. But because I've got my ruler, I know I can line up the 6-inch mark with the 6-inch mark absolutely perfectly. But the nice thing is it sits in your Score Pal scoreboard. So for ladies that come to my scrapbooking classes, retreats and things, I know a lot of you have this. This fits inside there as well. Now another 12-inch scoreboard that I use, that I craft off, is the Stampin' Up one. So if I bring the Stampin' Up one in here, again, mine's Imperial, and it fits nicely on my Imperial one because I've got my inches at the top and down the side. And again, on the Stampin' Up one, you've got your central 0 point there. So it goes out 1, 2, so it all matches perfectly with everything on my ruler. Okay, so you could do lots on here. If you look at the box alone, it tells you, you know, you can hold your stencils in place while you're stenciling. You don't have to get your tape out and keep using your tape. You can align up for your matting and layering. You can heat emboss on there. You know, there's so many different things I think you'll find you'll use this for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put together a layout we did last weekend at my mini retreats, scrapbooking retreat, and show you how easily. I just wish I'd had this before the retreat because it would have made life so much easier, but we didn't. I only found out about it literally Monday. So yes, so here I've just cut some strips, so I'm going to put that one at the top. I'm just laying this out for you. So I want this to come down then 1 inch, so I can just lay that in place there. I'm not worried about the side because I will trim all that off after. And then I'm going to put my zigzag element on top of that, but then I can hold that in place with my magnet, so I know everything is where it's going to be. It's not going to go anywhere. If I lift that up, it's not going anywhere. These are sturdy magnets, okay, so it's not going anywhere. The next part I'm going to use is my base. So I've got a strip here and I'm just going to slide it under there for now. I don't want it held in place because I'm going to repeat that down the bottom. So if I bring in my 3 elements again, so I can line this up with the 12-inch mark. I can bring this in to the 11-inch mark. I can pop my zigzag on at the 11-inch mark. I can then hold that in place. Because I haven't got this held in place, I can slide this down. So straight away, with building this page up with strips, I know where they're going to be to glue. I would then be going in with my inks to ink the edges, but then from here, I can quite easily run the glue along the bottom of each layer to put down. Okay, so that's holding that in place. So from that, I would then bring my photograph in of my handsome boy. So I could bring that in, slide that under there. So again, just building your pages up. This is just a great way of being able to align everything without everything keep moving about. So now that's in place, I'm going to put my ruler on there. I could use extra magnets as well because I did purchase some of those from Hazel as well. I purchased these. So these are the replacement magnets with the little covers. So I've purchased a couple more of those from my my stamping platform. And then I can just put some extra little words on here. So just building up my layout, I can see what I've got in place. Bring my title in. So now I'm just ready to go in with my inks. Get my inks out, start inking, get my glue ready, start gluing that down, and straight away I've got my layout all in place. So if you haven't seen one of these, grab one. I'll leave the link in the post. I just think it's absolutely fabulous. So remember, it's your Make Art station. I'm Dawn McPhee. If you haven't subscribed to my Facebook page and you've just found this by scootling through on Facebook, go over to Dawn's Inspirations and press like. And if you haven't been over to my YouTube channel, go to Dawn's Inspirations on YouTube, press the subscribe button, and then you won't miss out on anything that's happening. So I'm Dawn McPhee from Dawn's Inspirations. I'm going to say goodbye now because I'm going to start inking and sticking my layout together. See you soon.